Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for October 7th through the 13th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Oops. Let's see, Saggy, what do we got? The overall energy for the reading, the Three of Swords. There's quite the painful energy in there for some reason. Okay. We'll see what that's about. In the recent past, the Moon, the Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. It's almost looking here like you're getting ready to come out with something, to express something that you've held back for a very long time, like you kept to yourself here. And you're almost looking like you're learning how to express more and more of that, to let it out. Okay. Now, in the current situation, the Knight of Wands, the Temperance card, the Ten of Pentacles. I kind of get the sense with this one that you might be starting something off where I don't see you necessarily knowing. Well, I don't know if you know. I suspect not. So it could be something new that you don't suspect that it's gonna last necessarily. It's just exciting. It's fun. It's like, oh my god, this is so good. This feels nice. This, that, and the other. I kind of get a sense from it that it might stick around in your life for quite a minute. This, whatever this is. So what starts as nice in the moment kind of an adventure, it might actually extend into something quite stable for you. So I don't know if you know that or not. I feel like part of you knows, though. But it makes it more exciting if you don't know, you know? Because you don't have the pressure of, I gotta keep this around, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. In the immediate future, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Devil. Huh? This is a very distorted sense of love. Now, I don't know where the fuck this is coming from, but it's showing up as love. You look at it, you're like, oh yeah, love. Duh, it makes sense, you know, from every corner you look at it, it's like, yeah, shows up like love, feels like, well, yeah, it's love. It's not. It's wearing a mask, this energy. It's quite distorted. Okay. I have no idea what's up with this energy. I just see it here. Okay, we'll see. Let's do the Three of Swords. Ooh, somebody did something. The Tower, the Empress, the Five of Cups. Somebody did something painful, hurtful. It's coming towards you, this energy. So somebody did something where you would say, yeah, they did something to me that hurts me. I don't think it was intended to hurt you or directed towards you like, ah, I'm gonna go get Saggy with this one. I don't think it was intended like that, but it does show up like that, almost as being perceived like that. Oh, you fucked up, you know, kind of a deal. Okay. Let's do the Moon in the recent past, the Ten of Wands, the Star, the Ace of Wands. Man, this is feeling good. So whatever this is that you kept to yourself there for who knows how long, you just rolled with it inside of you there. It's like, man, this would be so nice if this were to go like this, and if I were to do this. It's almost like you created a whole inner world based on, I don't know what it is, an idea, I mean, I can't even call it wishful thinking because it's something that you feel really good about and that you see as your biggest desire at that moment in time. It's looking like you kept it a secret or something, or you couldn't talk about it, or I don't know exactly what it is, because you're showing me quite the heaviness when it comes to expressing this. And it's just kept in the dark there. This eagerness of something. I don't know. Let's do the Page of Pentacles, the Temperance card, the Six of Swords, the Five of Wands. Whew. You had quite the scandal here with yourself about it too. Because I feel like you wanted to put it out. So let's say this was an idea, right? That you thought, that would be a nice idea to put into practice and to make something out of it. That's going to be freaking amazing. But in the beginning, it shows up as just, the initial idea, and that's that. And then you kind of start building around it. With each day, you add something more to that idea. You add something more where, that's what I said, where you almost create like an inner world there based on that one little thing. And then I kind of see you wanting to put it out there somehow. Either talk about it or put it into practice, or just let it out in the universe, let it out. That was a process that was quite complicated from what I can see, because you're starting to argue with yourself there, like, no, tomorrow. Oh, I should do it like this. No, that's not a good idea. Oh, I should come out tomorrow and say something about it, or talk to my best friend about it, or, so there's quite the process there that, is very difficult, very challenging. I don't know if this whole energy came out or not. I almost want to say not. But I see you really, really trying to just let it out, Let's do the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Judgment card. You did eventually, after quite a struggle here. Somehow you did. It's almost... And again, if this has to do with an idea, let's say it's one of those things that we all do. I think we all, have that little perfectionist kind of a attitude to things. Where it's like, well, I'm trying to make it perfect, and then I'll put it out there, and then you'll never have it perfect, It's just not going to be that. It's just, you put it out there with what you got, and then you roll with it as it goes. You'll never, ever have it perfect. So it almost feels like one of those things where it's like, well, first I need to have it perfect in place, and then, I can let it out and put it. Because I see you putting it out eventually, just being like, fuck it. And then you stress about it because it's not perfect or something. You know what I mean? So I have no idea what the hell this is. But, and it doesn't have to apply to an idea. It could apply to, you like someone, right? And you keep it to yourself, and then eventually it's like, fuck it, just gonna put myself out there, and it is what it is. I don't know. For the Knight of Wands, in the current situation, you get the Fool, the High Priestess, the King of Swords. See, your confidence is definitely boosting up here. It's exactly like I said earlier. You just put it out there, and then you go with it. As it plays out. And that's what happened. Your confidence grew, your sense of clarity over it grew, in the sense of what it is that you feel about the situation, what you want with the situation, and kind of everything shows up quite clear. And you're showing up really in tune with your intuition here. So there's definitely a growth in how you show up. Attached to the situation versus how you were in the past, where it's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, Let's do the Temperance card. The King of Cups, the Hierophant, the Sun. That's beautiful freaking energy, and it is attached to you. My God, that's a lot of... So first, from this side, you're showing me more of a practical side to you, more of a clear mind, kind of a perspective, but also allowing for the energies to flow too. So it's not only functioning from the mind. And then on this side, you're showing me your heart fully open here. So you got some stuff going on for yourself here. Quite big. And quite good. Really nice energies at play for you personally. Now, if it applies to another situation where you're dealing with somebody else, there it is. For the Ten of Pentacles, you get the Devil, the Hermit, the Chariot. Okay. So you do have something that you built on. Think of it as a house, right? And you started building this years ago, way before these energies came into play. And you put it together, it's nice, it's, you know, it's cozy, it's this. And then these energies come into play and you grow. It's almost looking like you're growing out of this house or something. There's something that's not matching there. From the energy of the house to the energy that you're in personally. So whatever is in that house has something that doesn't fit you where you're at. As a metaphor, because I have no idea what the situation is. I just see it as looking quite stable, looking quite, no, okay, it's there. It's there for sure as you're going through this process and you're growing and you're learning and you're falling into these energies. The minute you step into these energies, there's a discrepancy. There's not a match anymore between your frequency and the frequency of this house, you know, or something that's inside this house. Not necessarily the whole house, potentially something that's inside the house. It looks like it would be a match, but it's not. It's almost like this energy that I'm seeing here. For the Queen of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Seven of Cups, the King of Wands, the Three of Swords. Yeah, no, it's not a match anymore. And it has to do with somebody did something here. And I don't even know if they're doing anything. They don't even have to. It's just a matter of the frequencies, the energies at play. I suspect they're doing something though, too, to probably bring that more out in the open, that whole mismatch of frequencies, because basically that's what's going on here. The thing is, I think you're outgrowing a situation, and then if it happens that that situation involves a person and the person does something to reflect that, hey, we're not doing great here, it's probably because it needs to show you, to reflect within you that, hey, then there's not a match here somehow. But it almost feels like it's something... It's not that they're going to do it. Oh, Saggy, you've grown. Let me go fuck up so that I show you that you've grown. It's not going to play out like that. It's going to play out in a way of making you look at your self-worth and what you truly are or who you are at this moment in time. And evaluate from there. You know? So I'm not sure what the fuck is going on here. I do see this as an energy attached to the pain that I see in this reading, and it's not necessarily distorted love, as it's more of a just not a match in energies at this moment in time. I feel like at some point you were quite the match. Right now it's looking like could be that you're in that place right now where you're like, oh, because I've grown, I'm gonna go back, no problem. You know, like I don't need to grow, I don't need to. No, probably not. For the Eight of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Knight of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Strength card. You're not budging here. Once they fuck up, you're not budging. And I don't know what that means. With the Seven of Cups here, I can see a potential stepping out kind of an energy. But, and depending on what this is, because this could be your best friend, and then they go out there in the world, they make a new best friend or something. I don't know. But once this happens, I don't see you necessarily turning back, you know? So I feel like the purpose of this is definitely going to come into play for you in terms of if this situation is meant to happen in this way so that you can see your self-worth, you're actually seeing it, because I don't see you budging. I see you being like, oh, okay, well, this happened. Okay, well, let me look at my self-worth, let me look where I stand, let me look at all of that, and decide from there. And what you're deciding is you're not, if a boundary has been crossed, you're done. You know, pretty strong boundary here. You're not done right away, but you're kind of done from an energetic standpoint. For the Devil, you get the 3 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the 10 of Swords. No, you're definitely not budging here. You're like unforgiving. You're like, no. And I see the situation trying, if somebody else here messed up, when it comes to you, I see them trying, and I see them trying all sorts of things, all sorts of things, crazy things potentially, but you're not budging. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any coming back around for you here. Let's see. From the universe, you get the Judgment card, the two of Wands, the 9 of Swords, and it's painful. It's not easy. It's not an easy decision here. You're almost looking like a freaking stone here. Like, okay, you put a stone up here, nothing's gonna break through it, nothing's gonna move it, nothing, as long as the stone is here for what it is, that's how it's gonna stay a stone. There's no talking to the stone, right? That doesn't mean that the stone doesn't have feelings here, because I see it being very, very difficult to be in that position, to kind of, basically you're sticking up for yourself in this one, and to remain firm in that position. I have no idea what the pain is here, what the action is of whoever this is towards you, but I see it as being very painful. And from that, you're not acting from that place of pain. You are feeling the pain of it, but you're not acting from it in the sense of, fuck off, I hate you, you ruined my life. No. You're acting from the place of, let me look at myself. Do I feel like I deserve this? Yes or no? It's pretty easy. Pretty easy of a question. Not an easy answer to get to and to stick with, but it's not going to be, it might be perceived as, you're made of stones, basically, but not your problem, I don't know, but anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.